you really felt that way.
Are you crying, Auntie?
She is.
I really didn't know that you felt that way.
Unity. I wanted to tell you. Look, I wanted to tell you that she has grown.
Boy, your answers are very articulate.
I come in her. Let me tell you, Ingrid. I go in her room and I tell her, I'm not the boss no more. Say you the boss. Where we going? What we doing?
She been telling you that?
I hung my head up. I hung my head up.
That's dope.
She the boss now.
That's dope.
And then she'll text me. We going to Wegman. Suzie Qs. What you said? Headquarters out.
I didn't know you do that. That's what I've been waiting on too. Hey, I've been waiting on that too, Khalil.
What up, beautiful people? This is your girl Ingrid of Our Divine Beauty. You are here for a special show today. We are honoring a young black female entrepreneur, Miss Kalia Monet. Woo! Woo, woo. So today's celebration was to honor her graduating from high school. Now, she had her business and was thriving in this business before she was even graduating. This business was making money thanks to her parents and the support that they have given her, which is why I have them here, because we must honor our parents, because the next generation cannot do anything if they don't have anyone's backs to stand up on, right? So we want to leave them with in a greater position than what we were, and that's exactly what they are doing. So we want to say cheers to them. What's so special about Kalia is that she was one of the youth from my nonprofit, Beauty in You. When I started Beauty in You, I started with a small bunch of youth, and I was encouraging them with individuality, how to love themselves, how to embrace themselves, and see the beauty in others. I also promoted entrepreneurship and business owners among those kids. So I would promote them to find out what their gifts was, the things that they love, and encourage them to start, own, and operate their businesses. She is one of my successes, one of my success stories, and so I am so excited to even sit with her today because I know that she's doing well. You guys are doing well.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you guys for coming today. I appreciate y'all coming on the show.
No, we appreciated you.
Yes.
We needed you. We appreciate you even coming here today to congratulate her after all the years that you done put in, the time you done already gave us. I was just also grateful for her giving the time with all these kids, not just my special kid. All these kids are special. And the time that she took out with them was when I was at my worst time, meaning that I was a dad and really not a father. And at that time for a daughter, I got to have a daughter to instill the things that she instilled inside of these kids. And not only that, she also pushed me to do this entrepreneur thing that Khalil does. And I'm proud of that. We needed you for that.
Oh, thank you so very much.
We definitely needed you for that.
Thank you.
I needed you for that.
I
needed you for that. And Khalil,
Y'all know
I
I'm a
appreciate
sucker.
you. I definitely
sucker.
appreciate you also, because you took out the time to go there. Your mind was interested with all the distractions that was there at the time. You took your time out and went every weekend. Daddy, can you bring me? Daddy, can you bring me? That was perfect. I watched your graduation happen up until today. Beautiful. I'm proud of you. This is a kid that has to deal with every emotion that an adult had to deal with to get across the stage. And that she's growth, her growth from dealing with those emotions and also getting that diploma means oh so much to her and also means so much to me. And that's come from striving and being around you also.
Yes.
You got something you want to say, honey?
I can do that.
You weren't spending more time. I was the one working. That's why I appreciate it. Definitely, I needed that. I needed to tell you that.
I am appreciative of you taking my daughter every weekend. She want to go by Ingrid. So to encourage her, and she's a very emotional child.
And emotional children need someone to release and talk to. Yeah. They need that extra support. And you know, it's not that the parents aren't great, because she has amazing parents, and she will tell you herself. But the truth of the matter is, sometimes the way it works is kids hear things better from strangers than they hear from their own parents. You can say the exact same thing, the exact same way. Yep. But it's okay as a parent to be like, you know what? Please tell her. Yes. And they didn't have to tell me that. They really didn't have to tell me, Ingrid, tell her this. They know that I got their back. I'm not about to allow their children to disrespect them, to go against their wishes. And so she has great parents. They understood it. And I appreciated the trust for the parents to allow them to come to me, and knew that I was going to instill great values into them. So when Kalia started her business, we got together to start putting some foundation for the business. On Wix, creating the websites and making sure that the EIN and all that stuff was put together. And so I was able to be there to support them. But after that initial phase, they just took off. Right. They went with their branding. They went on with getting the truck and
getting our license.
Yes.
We are licensed and certified through the Department of Health inspection and permit. Mm-hmm. We are licensed, certified, and insured.
So what advice do you guys have for parents needing to encourage their children in entrepreneurship?
I say keep pushing them, because going to work for other people is very hard. And she wanted to go work, which we still encourage her because she want to be in medicine. So, and it's a whole different route. So we just encourage her to keep pushing toward what she wants to do, and try to keep pushing her small business. Is just keep pushing your kids to have their own, because it's nothing like having your own and stop going to work for people that's not going to pay you anything.
Right. So speaking of having your own, you see the dollars coming in your business, right? Yeah. You've worked for other corporations, for other businesses. What is the main difference from watching your own dollars coming in versus someone else paying you?
Well, there's a big difference. It's because it's going towards two different things. When you're working for someone, it's like another goal that you're trying to set. But when you're working for yourself, it's like, okay, I got this. This is my business. What I can do to make it build more. So it's like when working for someone, it's like, okay, I could do this with that money. But when you have your own business, it's like you got to have a different mindset on what you want to do and what you want to build on towards the future of where your business can go.
So you're talking about investing back into your business. You're not looking at it like, okay, this is a paycheck, I can go spend and splurge. Right. Is that a good thing?
Yes.
Explain. Explain. Because what we're talking about is other young entrepreneurs who may say, you know what, I see Suzie Qs, and they're doing great. They're making money, right? And you're doing the same thing. So you're doing the pros and cons of making money for somebody else versus making money for yourself.
Right.
And I'm not talking about once you get a degree. I'm talking about at your age, the type of jobs you were having at this age versus having your own business at this age.
Well, it's like it's two different worlds when you really think about it. Because it's like running your own business, you have to think and put your mind towards that one particular thing. But other than like waking up in the morning, oh, I gotta go to work, oh, I'm about to make money. But you know, making money is not always with a business or having your own business. It's all about encouraging others, seeing customers like, oh, y'all do this, when do y'all come back, and all this other stuff, other than having
So you're talking about customer service.
Yes.
Basically.
You're talking about marketing.
Yes.
You're talking about making sure you get the word and provide a good product.
Right.
And you have to put things into that product. You have to
Right.
put money into the business, re-up, and all this and that.
Right. And that anyone can do it,
Yes.
not just me. Anyone can make their own business. You just have to put your heart and your mind to it.
Yes. There's a little bit more thought that goes
Right.
into.
It's not just, okay, I'm going to make my own business. You can't just say that and not know what you want to do afterwards.
Yes. That's great, great, great advice. And so, parents, listening to her as a businesswoman, as a boss, as an owner, operator of a business, how does that make you feel?
I was lost for words. I really was, Kalia. I didn't expect for your answers to be exactly that way. You really caught it. You really caught it. For you to give the image to the other kids to see it, to know that, hey, we really can do it. You caught it. That's all you need to do. And when you do that, we making it better for every little kid that walk up to that window, to put the pressure on the parents to say, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that. Yeah. And when the parents see it, it's almost not even like pressure. It makes you be like, you know what? My kids can do it too.
Yes.
The children are our future. That's really was a song that I was taught. I was born into the 80s. And it didn't click in until it was time for her future. The whole time I thought it was about what I was going to do for your future to make it, easier for you. But making you go out and work and do your own thing, own your own business, have your own drive, you caught it. You caught it. I love you for that.
She's surprising me too.
Cause Duty, I was scared that the money part was going to get you.
No.
I love that wasn't the distraction.
Yes.
She loves to see smiles.
Bring it up top.
She loves to see smiles on people's faces.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the moment right here. This is what it's all about. So let me ask you another question. Would you go back to working for someone else? I'm talking about right now.
Right now? Well, it's
You would go to McDonald's.
Tell the truth.
No.
You would go to Wendy's.
No.
You would go to Taco Bell.
No.
Pizza Hut. Little Caesars.
No. I would not. Nothing's wrong with starting at a fast food place, but I wouldn't put myself in that type of environment. To put myself in the fast food. I mean, it's good and all for teenagers, us our ages, like 18 and older. That's the first job that anyone can say they have. But when you're looking forward to like medicine and medical and knowing what you want to do with your career and your future, you got to think bigger than just McDonald's and
Snowballs.
Caesars and stuff like that.
Yes.
So
I mean, snowballs are great when you own.
Right.
But when she's striving for wanting to do more,
it's like you have to put yourself towards that mindset. It's like, okay, we're in medical. You want to work with medical when you go to college. That's what you're going to do. So explore your mind onto different mindsets on CNA, medical assistant, drug screening, learning
and you
different
already have
things.
that certification, do you not?
Yes.
Yes.
Two of them.
And so now you're trying to go back to school to
pursue my career on what I want to do.
Yes. So I want to encourage you with that, and you're 100% correct. You definitely need to, if you want to work in there's specific industries that you have to have those type of degrees for. So yes, further your education. However, once you get there, that doesn't mean that you can't still have Suzie Qs and hire other people. If you're an owner, you don't necessarily have to be an owner-operator. So that doesn't mean you have to choose either or. You can still have your education business and still be collecting a check and still have your own business, because you do want 7 streams of income at least. And it might be a little bit more than that considering our economy today.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't feel like you have to stick to one thing either or. So it's establish yourself and then you can move on to the next.
Right, you never want to
Yes.
get stuck in one position.
That was great, Ingrid. That was very great.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Is there anything else that you guys want to leave with our audience?
Never
Just-
give up on nothing ever. Never stop pushing yourself. When you fall, you have to get back up. I'm telling you.
Don't beat yourself up.
Positivity is everything.
Yes. Yes.
Gotta
What
have
about
positive
give me a word about failure?
like what you mean? Like a
How
word.
to overcome failure. Give me a statement. Give the audience a little encouragement of how to deal with failure.
Basically,
Perceived failure.
like to overcome it,
Mm-hmm.
like pray.
Mm.
Really.
There you go.
You pray and you will overcome anything.
You
Like
have
with
faith.
prayer and faith and hope, you will have more than what you expect.
Can't ask for anything more than that. I'm so proud of her. This is really
Got that from my
my
grandma.
baby. I love her. She's been rocking with me for years, and I couldn't be more proud of her. I couldn't be more grateful for the type of parents that she have. It just warms my heart because this is what makes a strong community, strong families. This is the
Definitely.
type of situation that can change the world, and I'm showing them, and I had a heart to want to show them because I want to encourage this among other families. I love you. I love you guys.
I know you
Thank
love
you
me.
so
You
much.
saved me. She definitely saved me. The reason I say she turned dad into a father.
Wow.
She turned father into a husband. When she graduated to do this entrepreneurship to get that truck started, it allowed me to have to spend more time with my family. And spending more time with my family and the things I grew for my family, the things and the time that I was leaving them to go get that money, the same money was there.
Yep.
I just didn't even understand. I was lost. I'm glad she graduated. I'm glad that they pushed me into this direction because of what she wanted to do. And now I'm a husband. And now I'm a father and a dad that spend the time.
And y'all are a team.
Yes.
Definitely.
Y'all
That's the
are a
whole
solid
key.
team.
It's like-
That's the whole
We're
key.
actually
said something to me
an empire.
Y'all are an empire.
We're
You
growing
said
Never
something
really
to
thought it.
me a couple of weeks ago, and you said, I was trying to build a team with these guys, not realizing I had a team at home, and
Yeah,
I
I
am
did.
thriving
I did.
with my
I
team
did.
that I have at home.
Right.
He say that now. He has a team
That's
at him. We are a
beautiful.
team.
I just want to
Yeah,
encourage
empire.
some man who is coming home every day, walking past a beautiful, smart,
Yeah.
intelligent wife, and walking past,
Thank you.
just strong-minded youth.
It's all inside.
If you're walking past them every day, you're sleeping on the gift that God has given you.
Yes.
You sleep, and I encourage
Amen.
you to wake your tail up, because this man is walking in the glory of the blessings of understanding what was given to him, the good thing that was given to him. If y'all can't take that, I don't know what to give you, but this is beautiful to me. This is divine beauty to me. And so this is my gift to you all and my encouragement for you all. Until next time, continue to love one another. It's your girl Ingrid of Our Divine Beauty. Let's go.
Stay positive.
Stay positive.
Stay inside.
I'm not bringing you on television.
Down there.
Let's stay inside and get your snowball to
I
go.
never knew you felt that way.
He like so shocked. You know, my baby is very educated. She know how to talk.
That she
And
educated
you know,
this way.
when
What
she
she said
said-
came from her heart. That's what
I
I'm telling
know
you.
she know how to talk.
When you said
You
the
just
whole
never heard her
thing
talk.
about
I feel
when you said the thing about there's nothing wrong with working at fast food, I appreciate you.
What?
There's
I
nothing
love-
wrong with that.
But
Yeah.
that came from her heart. And
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
it
I
came
love
from her
that.
heart.
Like
And
That
then
was
you-
humble. That was very humble.
and she thought about it.
Yeah.
But this come from my heart.
Diplomatic,
She
huh,
will never-
baby?
You did good.
Diplomacy.
It's true.
You know, you can't teach that.
She get that one from her mama because I always told her that she not going to no fast food
You
restaurant
gotta have tact.
ever.
Oh my God.
What? I was
But no, it's
determined.
smart
She
because
was
you know
never.
that people are gonna see this.
You know why? Because
it's the truth.
I
I've been
went
wanting
through-
to tell her that.
seeing my sister working at rallies, getting burnt for little or nothing.
Because I've been wanting.
I'm like,
Well, I feel
all the
good
cousins
because I
going
actually
to
told
fast
it
food,
to
and
her
I was
the way
like,
that it should have been
"Motherfuckers not
told
going
to
to
her.
fast." Come on, Tony, get in the picture.
One.
You're not in the picture.
We're so cute.
Yes.
I love this show, guys.
Man, I love you, bro. Man, I love you. I've been loving you all my life. I'm giving you my all. Every day. Open doors. If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you?